Everyone. So the Los Angeles Lakers managed to pull off the win against the Minnesota Timberwolves, getting to 6 games over 500 for the first time this season. Hopefully, this is the Lakers heading in the right direction. We got Sacramento coming up next. It's a game that the Lakers absolutely have to win. I keep saying it, right? Like, just one extended win streak, and all of a sudden the Lakers could be in looking at the 6 seed or at the 7 seed or at least in striking range. But we got to stop trading these wins back and forth, right? I'm glad we finally got a win streak going here. Let's keep riding this momentum. Sacramento took a huge loss, which benefits us. All these teams that are in front of us just keep giving us freebies, keep giving us buys, and yet we're not taking advantage and we're not striking on the opportunity. As far as this game goes, it's very frustrating, right? Minnesota, look, they're without 3 of their top players, right? You didn't have Karl Anthony Towns, you didn't have Rudy Gobert, and yet the Lakers still found ways to kind of beat themselves a lot. Heavy turnovers. I did love how they moved the basketball. I did love that they, the way that they played, right? As far as like the offense, getting quality looks, there was some good in that game. And also there is the level of these guys are still NBA players. Minnesota is still very talented. All of their 3-point shooters were still in the game. Naz Reid is a guy that can absolutely get hot. They still had Anthony Edwards. Talked about this before the game. Hey, we need to take this serious, right? Because even without Karl Anthony Towns and Gobert and Anderson and stuff, this is a team that can still shoot it, put the ball in the hoop. I have concerns about the Lakers defense. I keep reiterating that. It keeps being highlighted, especially the perimeter defense. Now, even in this game, we did get a little update on Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt. It looks like both of them are supposed to be returning this month. Hopefully that's the case. We could use them desperately. LeBron did LeBron things. Anthony Davis, man, telling you, Anthony Davis is so crucial and important. But he should have done that this game. He's going up against Garza and Naz Reid. You got to dominate this matchup. Yeah, you should have dominated this matchup. And he really did on both sides of the basketball. He was very crucial for this game. But I like that we kind of got that separation in the fourth. Minnesota kind of made that little push. But at the end of the day, as long as we get the win, that's all I care about. Whether you win by 1 or you win by 100. As we've seen with the Lakers beat the Bucks without LeBron. Lakers beat Boston, best team in the league, without LeBron James and Anthony Davis. It's part of the game of basketball. These are still all NBA players. Anybody can win on any given night. Say it all the time. But you would like to see the Lakers just being a team that's not in a position to mess around, kind of dominate this game a little better. Right? Turnovers, again, became a problem. You got to stop turning the ball over. You got to take care of the basketball. I really do have heavy concerns about the defense out there. Guys need to step up. I'm not crazy disappointed. D'Lo, he had a solid game. Nothing to write home about. Wasn't anything. I don't expect him to score 40 a game. He hit some big shots. He had some big moments. He kind of did what you wanted to. Usually after a huge game like that, unless you're a superstar or something, you usually kind of have that step back game a little bit. And it's kind of what happened with the Lakers. They kind of had a little bit of that step back game. But you got to keep riding this momentum. Got to pick it up. Now you got to go on the road against Sacramento. You go win that game. Now you're playing the Warriors. And the Warriors might not even have Steph Curry. If you can win that game without Steph Curry, or even if they have Steph Curry, that's a game you absolutely should win. And all of a sudden, the Lakers could be, 7, 8 games over 500. Now you're in that conversation of the 6th seed, right? The 5th seed, I think, is a little tough because the Pelicans just keep winning. They keep doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? The Pelicans it would take a significant slid from them for us to catch them. But that 6th seed is right there. Bare minimum, we got to get to that 7th or 8th seed. And we are just one extended win streak away from really being in the mix. Obviously, we need other teams to lose, but they are. They keep losing. They keep dropping the ball. And the Lakers need to start capitalizing on these things. Now, I would I have loved to see the Lakers win this game by 40? Yeah, of course, I would have. Right? Everybody's there, all hands on deck. But again, it's the NBA. It happens. I don't want to overreact to this situation, right? I know some people are going to be furious that the Lakers didn't win by 40, but again, like, at least we didn't lose, right? Think of how Milwaukee fans feel. Think how Boston fans feel. Think of how, like, when we've won games without LeBron or AD, like, how those teams feel. At least we won the game. We're frustrated that they didn't dominate and win by 30. But they still had guys. Still had Anthony Edwards. Still had Naz Reid. I mean, Naz Reid, even when he's coming off the bench stuff, has games like this all the time. So, point is that we handled business at the end of the day. You get the win. A win is a win. Not like you get style points or anything like that. The W in the win column is the W in the win column regardless. But I do need to see the Lakers kind of do a better job of balancing things out. Need to see the Lakers kind of just... Consistency is probably the best word for it. Right? Like, I wouldn't care so much if this was an outlier, if this was just kind of one of those games, right? Like I said, with the Boston game, where they lose to Anthony Davis and LeBron. If you're a Boston fan, yeah, you're frustrated, yeah, you're upset, yeah, you're mad, but you kind of like, it happens, right? Like, you can kind of justify it, like, look how good we are, it's no biggie, like, it sucks, you're frustrated, but you can kind of write it off. Lakers and us Laker fans, kind of hard, because it's like, this is kind of who we've been all year. It's kind of the team that we've established ourselves as this team that just at times just is very unserious and doesn't really do the things necessary in order to pull ahead and get those wins. And it's frustrating when that happens. But overall, I'll take the win. I'm glad. Finally starting to climb here. Again, Sacramento lost. That's huge. Got a couple losses yesterday. That's huge. If we get a couple losses tomorrow from teams that we need to catch, and start rattling off some wins here, get a couple losses from some key opponents, some of the people we're trying to chase, and all of a sudden we could be on the inside looking out rather than the outside looking in. That's the idea. That's the hope. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What were your thoughts about this game? Were you frustrated? You happy that, hey, we just got the win? Wasn't the best style win, but hey, a win is a win. However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.